Hello everybody, Colorado N here, and today I wanted to make a video about my favorite N-scale brands for budget model rating. So, before we get started, I just want to thank you guys for all your support on my last video. It exploded. I've never seen a video get that many views in that short of time. So, thank you guys so much. I guess we'll do something even more special at 500. I'll have to think about that, because based on the way we're going, that should happen relatively soon. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Starting off with my favorite diesel manufacturer in N-scale, Kato. I own a variety of locomotives from them, and the quality for the price point is just unmatched. I don't think anybody can match the detail that is given, the quality that is given, and the reliability that is given for about $100 DC. The paintwork and the mechanism itself, the paintwork, all the lighting effects, the details, they are great for budget model rating. You don't have to have all your freestanding grab irons and your separately applied air hoses. Well, I mean, it does have a couple, but still, you get the point. The light, especially the lighting effects, like for this price point, $100. I mean, you maybe expect to have your headlights and ditch light, but no, you got directional lighting, you got your headlights, ditch lights, and if applicable, rear ditch lights, and rear headlights, directional lighting, and light up number boards, which I think is my favorite part about these, because just the effort that was put into it just to make sure you have a quality model for a good price. So I really like Kato for N-scale diesels. And if you have the money, and their N-scale steam, it is a little bit pricey. However, I 100% recommend it because the quality, and just if you want insanely detailed models in N-scale for steam, look no further than Kato. I both own their 844 and 4449, and I'm extremely happy with both. Great pulling power, great detail. I think they're probably one of the most detailed N-scale locomotives I own. Moving on to the next manufacturer, Lifelike. So generally, Lifelike is not taken seriously by the model rater community, and I can kind of see that. However, in their later years, Lifelike produced very high quality models, and some examples of that are Proto 1000, Proto 2000 lines, as well as their N-scale models. Now, some of the later N-scale models by Lifelike, their quality is, I would say, on par with Kato's, and for less price. So, in my opinion, would say they probably have the best paintwork out there. So if you take a look at that Rio Grande locomotive, that Rio Grande PA, I actually traded it for somebody. I gave them my Lifelike BL2, funnily enough, so Lifelike for Lifelike. But the quality on this locomotive is, it's really good. It is a high quality locomotive, nice mechanism, good reliability, good pickups. I don't think I've ever really seen it stutter, and it's really easy to service, which is another good thing for model railroaders, because eventually your locomotives will need to be serviced. I own a couple locomotives from them, and I'm happy with all of them. So, yeah. Moving on to steam in N-scale. Now, I would say another underrated manufacturer, well, this is good reason, is Bachmann. Now, before you get all like, oh, Bachmann, their quality sucks. Okay. Some of their newer stuff, I can't agree with that on. However, their older Spectrum line, some locomotives in particular, they're really, really good. So, it's the second one from the left. It's that Rio Grande, actually you can't see that, it says Rio Grande, but it's a 482 Mountain. And I recently acquired this from a trade. I have been happy with it ever since. It is probably one of my smoothest runners, and it is super quiet. However, traction tires I don't think are doing what traction tires are supposed to because it is slipping. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to buy some bullfrog snot and just replace them. But all of Bachmann Spectrum's locomotive, and I think I have a small army. I'll have a small army of those. I have the Mountain, and I have, what is it, 3 280s, I believe? Yeah, I have 3 280s from them, and most of them run really well. And the detail you get for the price is really where it's at. Because these are some of the highest detailed locomotives I have. Like, you get your freestanding grab irons, you get your separately applied boiler piping, you get your separately applied bell, whistle, I think those are brass parts even, and you get a really good cab interior that's actually painted, like the turquoise color. You have a nice LED headlight that's like a yellowish gold color. You have builder's plates. You have all of that stuff for a great price. And honestly, I think Bachmann Spectrum, it does have a bad rap. However, some of their locomotives are, they're really good. I'll give it to them. They're really, really nice. However, these are a little bit pricier. I'd say the average price for one of these is about $110 for like the 280s, and then for the Mountains, I've seen them go as far as $150. Now, if you don't want as much detail, which I mean, that is, I can see that happening where maybe you just are really not a fan of detail and you just want reliability and good price, I would consider taking a look at Model Power. So Model Power has been, I think, they got absorbed to the MRC system a little while ago, and they still do have a couple brand new locomotives. Well, I'm not sure, because I did just buy a N-Scale 260 from Model Power / MRC, and I've been really happy with it. Brand new, and actually I bought 2 of them recently. But anyways, getting off topic. The Model Power locomotive that you'll see is in the very, very far left. It is that 462 Pacific. Now, I bought this thing for $100, and I could not be happier with what I got for the price. These locomotives are some of the smoothest running locomotives you will find out there. Sorry for the phone ringing. I can't really control that. These are some of the best locomotives you will find if they're in good condition, which does vary based on what era they were manufactured in. Some of the earlier ones, it's hit or miss. Honestly, it's hit or miss. But if you get a good running one for a good price, I guarantee you'll be happy. And I do want to say this because this is, I think, mentionable, that their slow speed performance is unmatched. Some of these locomotives have the best crawls I have ever seen, especially for a DC locomotive. These things can just barely crawl along, and if you just take a glance on it, you won't even know it's moving, but it is. So that'll probably be it for today's video, and I just wanted to thank you all so much for watching. If you're still here, maybe consider checking out one of my other videos. And until next time, this has been Colorado N Scaler. See you next time.